go. Mr. Miller, is that you?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, Officer Cornwood's going to help you with this because since it's a report about another officer,
Yeah.
I think it'd be best for him to.
Okay.
Okay.
My lawyer
Okay.
coming to be witness, dude.
Oh, okay. Who's your lawyer?
Mickey Sinclair.
Mickey Sinclair. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Officer Cornwood, would you like for me to also be there to take notes or anything, or you can let me know. I'll just be in the reception area.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I'll just let me know if you need me. Okay. I'll just be right in here. I don't want to, get in the way or anything. Thank you so much.
All right, Mr. Miller, what happened?
Oh, my lawyer coming. He gonna be here
that's
in a
fine.
second.
Yeah,
Just so like
yeah, we can wait for your lawyer.
Mr. Miller, how are you recovering from yesterday?
Oh, you mean after I was shot with no weapon, with my hands up and running away from the police? Because I got scared after they ran me over and then drove off and said the chase was more important than getting me medical.
Yeah.
Well, after my 1 hour surgery or whatever, I went to a therapist, Oreo.
Oh, yeah?
And then I just got done by someone who keep harassing me on the phone, asking me to watch anime with him. It's like one of the police guys, and he was harassing me, dude.
Do you know what his name is?
Yeah.
What's his
not
name?
Wee Wee.
Okay.
I know how he looked like, though.
Okay.
Was he at least asking to watch a good anime?
No, the bad kind, dude.
Which one?
I don't really know. He said it was hentai or something.
Oh my god! With
Okay.
a 19-year-old?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I ain't following. So.
Well, my friend Richard, he watch it. It's like when the ladies or the men or whatever, like, they're like, it's like Japanese cartoons, the anime, but the hentai is like, it's like, like how babies made, dude. It's like that, but with tentacle, dude.
Well, so like in the ocean? Like fish and shit? Like octopus?
I don't know too much. Sometimes like I catch Richard like watching it in his van, and like I seen like a little bit. I'm like, yo, dude, you want to go do some crime? Yo, what's up, dude? And like I knock on the window and I kind of look in to see if he's inside, and then like like I see some of it. I'm like, oh my god, and he's like, oh my god, Tuggz, that way now, dude. And then he starts screaming.
This is Richard Worcestershire or whatever.
What?
What's his last name? Worcester? Warchick?
Oh.
I don't know.
I'm really good with last name, to be honest.
Okay. Oh shit! Hold on. Here, give me a second. I'm gonna tell this guy I'm gonna call him back. How did Link?
I'm having nightmares, dude, of tentacles.
Yeah. Definitely officers should not be talking about hentai with 19-year-olds.
Yeah.
Mr. Tuggz,
Mr. Miller, do you need anything to eat or drink while you're here, by the way?
No, I'm good. I got some food and drink. Thank you, though.
Okay, all right. And hi, I'm Jordan. I believe I've met.
Yeah.
Sir. We've met, sir.
Thank you, Jordan.
Your lawyer. I was talking to your lawyer.
Yes, my name is Mickey Sinclair, #1 lawyer in all of Los Santos since Rami got disbarred.
I was gonna say, do you have a better record than Rami? That's impressive. Congratulations.
No, I was
didn't know
trained
he
by
got his
Rami
bar.
at El Ramen. Yeah, and then he had his bar license removed.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I'm Jordan Ackridge. I'm the shift 2 receptionist for the moment, and then also former assistant to Judge Braun. But anyway, I'm gonna head on back inside. If you need anything, Officer Richard, I'll be in there. Give me 1 second.
All right, thank you, Jordan.
Well, Mr. Tuggz, would you like
This is
to
Jordan.
go forward and submit your formal complaint to the PD, and we can file a case?
So we have Officer Cornwood taking it, but if he's going to be a little bit, I'll just ask if he wants me to take it instead.
Well,
so,
I think he's right.
Second.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. He's right here then.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. So.
Okay. So what seems to be the problem?
Well, I want to make sure I do things the right way because I know a lot of times people resort to like killing cops and like kidnapping them to like seek their revenge or whatever, dude.
Okay, and you would
But
never do such a thing.
no, I'm a civilian, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's a civilian.
No, like I'm like I'm not a felon, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like, you know, um, so I won't go into the other details about the other thing that happened to me, over the last like 2 days. I mean, I go over it briefly, right? Like, I had a cop run me over, and then just like drive off, and I don't mean like a little bump. I mean like, he fully drove over me like through the middle of his vehicle, and then he drive off, and Adid was the only one who stayed back, and he was like, what the fuck? And he was like, Dimbo, what the fuck you doing, dude? And Dimbo just kept chasing some guy, and like, then like he came to the hospital and was like, you know, like just wanted, he was kind of on that like, well, I'm glad you're not dead so I don't get in trouble type shit, dude. It was very traumatizing. And the worst thing about it was the guy who like what took the statement about what for me or what Jimbo did was a guy that beat the shit out of my friend Donnie in prison to get his DNA.
Hey, Opal,
So-
come here on the other side of the road. I'll give
And
you
when
a
I'm
hug.
like, yo, can I get another police officer, dude? I'm not comfortable with you.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me follow. Let me make sure I'm following. Gotta get caught up here. Okay, so Officer Dimbo ran you over, and then
Yeah.
who stopped to make sure you were good?
Adid. Oh, and the guy, Jimbo, he was like, oh, well, yeah, I had to taste that vehicle, dude. And I'm like, but I could have died, dude. And you just left me, though. Luckily, Adid was around the corner and he noticed I was on the ground. And he was like, yeah, but I got to chase the car, dude. And I'm like, what? But, and so anyways, like, so that happened. So I was already kind of like, what the fuck, dude? And then, like, you know the song that's up and coming, dude? The 10CG Lapadati ID. You ever heard the hook on that?
No. What is it? 10CG.
It's a 10CG Lapadati ID. Yeah, there's like some tapes, mixtapes, like circulating right now. You know, I mean, you're gonna hear it on the radio and shit like that. Like, but anyway, like, I've been hearing
Okay.
that and I'm like, what the fuck? What that all about, dude? And but anyway, like, so I'm already like getting all this like information, like the cops is scary and stuff like that, right? But after all this thing happened, 3 hours later, the police, it's not his fault, by the way. I know, like, he was just doing his job. He was a part of it. But like, some of these cops, they ended up shooting me.
Wait, so hold on. Police with a hijab?
What?
Is that wait? What'd you say?
Which
Said-
part, dude?
wait, no, you said there was something about a police with a hijab.
Oh, I mean, there might be.
Okay.
Yeah, Ramadan, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hell. Okay. So we're doing hijab ID. Go on.
Oh, no. Oh, the hook? No, it's 10CD Lapadati ID.
Okay. Lampadati ID. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
It like, you know how you guys are like 10764, dude, on the radio?
Okay.
The 10CD, like, when the police, they you know, the Dragon Ball Z, like, you know, eyepiece equipment, like, it's set up so it doesn't check the power level, but check, like, if it might be a Chang'an person, and it start, like, hyper-focusing on them.
I don't know of any of our equipment that does that.
Oh, you know, well, it's kind of like, you know, the pictures on the internet, like the
Do we
kid-
have equipment? Do we have equipment that'll do that?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not the cop, dude.
Hold on, if we have equipment that'll do that, we should get on that shit. Because that'd be great.
They had something like that a long time
Because
ago.
we could add that into evidence, and then what we could do is
CPD
these
had it.
people could be that immediately be suspects in the situation.
Yeah.
So we'd have RS to be able to pull them over and question them at any time.
Yeah, or like in WoBo
Mr. Miller, you're you know what? You're onto something. You want to join the PD?
I'm not onto something. They had this like 6 years ago, dude. The CPD had it, dude.
Wait, okay, I'm telling you, how come they have so much damn shit years ago that's better than the shit we got now?
That's what I'm asking, dude. Motherfucking just Lampadati, dude.
I blame TikTok.
I mean, probably.
Fucking TikTok, dude.
Okay, so
Mr. Tuggz, what happened though with the incident where you were shot by police officers? Could you explain that?
Yeah, so like a bunch of stuff happened, but ultimately like I was freaked out, right, from all these things that happened, and some of the other incident I'm just leaving out, just so I'm not like sitting here all day, you know, like trauma dumping. But like I'm already like kind of freaked out, right? And there's an entire thing where there's all these this guy that like murked a bunch of people outside the hospital, and I guess there was some like confusion, like I thought I could leave type shit, and like all of a sudden I got like the entire like police department, Air Force One, like all this shit, dude. There's like you know, like crazy, like I'm surprised there wasn't a tank, to be honest. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And I got this song playing in the background, you know, the bootleg song going through my head. I'm like, oh shit, dude, 10CD, Lampadati, ID, bro. And like all of a sudden I'm like scared and shit like that, and like one thing led to another, and like I'm in homie G car, and like motherfucker like couldn't even control that shit because that shit too powerful like that, and he not really a driver type shit, you know what I'm saying? And like all of a sudden like he busting out the window and shit like that, he incapacitated and shit, and like now I'm freaking out, and I got motherfuckers like, yo, I'm gonna kill you type shit, dude, right? But I'm like, but you the red and blue type shit, dude, you can't do that. And I'm like, there ain't no shot they gonna like end my life type shit. And so I put my hands in the air. I'm like, I ain't got no weapon or nothing like that. And I start freaking out. And they're like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna shoot your ass, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I start running away type shit. And then I get blasted all in the back type shit, dude. Like it was like
So
one of those video on the internet without the bullets, know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
did you so what led to that situation?
I mean, there's a whole thing on it. I'm sure he can feel you. Oh, I'm sure homie G, who over here before, can fill you in on that. But like that's not what I'm here about. I'm just kind of like setting like all this shit that be happening to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't have threat. I'm getting shot up.
Did you attack somebody? Did you shoot somebody? Bro. Were you driving away in the vehicle after?
I mean, you can't shoot a motherfucker. This ain't Chicago. Know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's worse. It's Los Santos.
I mean, nah, you guys like. I mean, they got motherfuckers like you, know what I'm saying? Like, Chicago got those motherfuckers that, like, you know, like should be in jail type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so does Los Santos.
Wait, what you mean? I'm saying, like, wait, what? Wait, you saying some of the cops should be in jail type shit?
Oh, no, you said some of the people.
Nah, I mean, ain't like Chicago with the police department where, like, some of them officers.
Shit, yeah,
like,
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And so, anyway, like, so all this shit went down, right? But I'm like chilling, you know what I mean? I'm getting my therapy, like I'm doing things the right way, whatever, dude. So anyway, me and my homie, we down in Jamestown Street, right? And this is where the complaint come in. We're down at Jamestown Street. I'm chilling, you know. I've been doing my civilian work, working that grind, working that toe. You know what I'm saying? Doing charity down at the orphanage, all that, you know. And like doing my online classes and all that shit, like GED type shit, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, right, like we just wandering around type shit, and this cop car like come out of nowhere type shit, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, like we're like, yo, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, can we help you? You know what I mean? We didn't do nothing, you know what I mean? And now all of a sudden she like backing up, like going in circles, I don't even know. And then now there's like 3-4 cops over there, and this fucking anime ass motherfucker, y'all, with the white hair, whatever, dude. He goes, dude, you Stanley Miller, right? And I'm like, yo, what's up, dude? And he go, you the motherfucker that, like, I don't know, like shot some cops at Mission Road. I don't know exactly what they were talking about. I don't even know if I was around that day type shit. And he was like, he's like, I know you did that shit in Mission Road, cause like Benny sent you a text with some radio channel type shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm out here.
I am so sorry. Give me one.
Here, can I
January Foos, stop fucking calling me.
Oh, yeah, she cool as fuck, by the way. Hey, Mickey, that my girl, dude. Yo, you my lawyer. That my girl, dude. We supposed to be dating and shit like that.
Do you know the laws?
She is insufferable. I am so sorry. She just called me
Yo,
like 30 times.
you
I'm
might
so
be
sorry.
dating soon and shit like that. You can't be saying that shit.
Here, hey,
Oh my.
Mickey, you have permission to grab your phone from me?
Put it in my backpack. It shouldn't ring there. It's my back pocket rather.
No, but if she calls and I can answer it real quick.
Oh yeah, actually, you know what? Let's do that. There you go.
Okay.
No, it's the best because this is content. I don't really give a fuck what happens out of this, right?
See, hold on. How do I do this? I ain't gonna look through your shit, by the way. Just obviously.
Yeah. That'll be awkward if she doesn't call. She literally just called me 20 times. Oh, there it is.
Hello. This is my name's not Corn Daddy. It's Cletus Cornwood. Stop calling this number, okay? Okay. Well, I'm about to give your ass accessory to disturbing the peace, okay? Yes, for disturbing the peace. Okay, no, no. You have no peace to disturb, Miss Foos. No, Miss Foos, in the last 30 seconds, I've learned that there is no peace with you to be able to be disturbed, all right? I don't need to see your peace. Wait, what the hell was that?
I'm gay and she does it with me too. I don't know what to say. Well, Daddy, really? That's
Actually, I would just burn this probably, but here you go.
yeah. I need to get a new phone.
Oh wait, that one's mine. Wait, hold on, trade.
I just need to double check that and make sure it's not my secondary phone that I use for my underground.
Yo, you're gonna have to
ring.
put a report on that, dude. Just so they know, like, in case they check and like, it looked like you like stole the police equipment, dude.
Yeah, but that's not a phone. It's a fucking cell phone.
As an officer, clearly, my client here has been traumatized. There has been some pretty egregious allegations of police misconduct going on here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It seems like pretty much everything that he said, not everything, but most of what he said has been covered by case laws.
But well, I didn't finish yet, but I want to understand what you're saying. So we're down like just like chilling, right, on like Jamestown Street. We just like one end, like we ain't got a vehicle, so we gotta be on foot type shit. You know what I'm saying? And so we went in and shit. So this cop come through. She got all freak out just cause like we over there type shit. All of a sudden, all these cops come through, and one of these like anime ass motherfuckers with white hair, dude, he start pressing me, and he like, yo, you like did some shit at Mission Road PD or something like that, like shoot cops or something. I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. I'm like, I mean, I kind of vaguely understand what he's talking about because like I heard something like a couple weeks ago about it. But he was like, yeah, I know you were there. You that dude at Mission Road who did all that shit. I'm like, what you talking about, bro? And like, oh, I know because like Vinny sent you some like radio number, dude. And so that's why I'm kind of filing a complaint, dude. Like I don't understand like how cops can come up to you and just like be pressing your ass, saying you're doing all kinds of criminal motherfucking shit, especially from so long ago, with like just like running your name like that type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean, I thought you guys got to be like above that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him, and this the same dude that called me up like 2 weeks ago type shit and wanted me to watch hentai with him.
yeah,
And
I don't know about all that.
I'm thinking like, I wonder if he like, yo, I'm gonna get your ass if you don't watch it with me type shit, dude.
I mean, I don't know about all that. Um,
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm bringing it up, dude.
yeah, I don't know about all that, but so people, if there's a call of a crime being committed in the area, they have something called reasonable suspicion. So they can go to the area, and if there's somebody in the area that looks like they were close enough to the vicinity of the crime itself, or they match a description or anything like that, you have the essentially you have not even. It kind of depends, right? There's the difference between RS and PC, but you can stop them for questioning, right, with RS.
Yeah, but we weren't stopped. This dude just straight up started like all these cops rolled through, and the only thing that happened was like this motherfucker just started harassing my ass and accusing me of doing all kinds of crimes and shit like that. And I got my record like real good, dude.
Yeah, I mean it's not about your record, right? But I mean, even if your record is clean, but you match your description, they can still stop you.
But I wasn't stopped. I'm bringing this up because this motherfucker harassing my ass, dude.
Didn't you say they were? So how were they harassing you, and how as opposed to stopping you?
Well, we were just talking to them. You know what I mean? So like all these cops came through. We chose to like speak with them. You know what I mean? Like what's up? Like what's going on? Type shit. You know what I mean? And
Sure.
he just brings up like, oh, you that motherfucker that like murked a bunch of cops, and I know you did that shit because like Vinny sent you a radio call, dude. You think that like okay? You know what I'm saying?
What my client is trying to imply here is, why is he being ID'd and persecuted for a text message with a radio number on it? That doesn't seem like sufficient grounds to be finding him guilty when, as he has said, he has no felonies on his record. Part of a longer series of affronts from the PD, including being shot while he had his hands up.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
I swear to God, I'm gonna kill her.
Yeah, but I mean, so was he identified?
Wait, what was who identified?
Were you identified?
What for what?
As part of the crime.
Yeah, what? I don't know what crime they even. Wait, which crime? I don't know anything about a crime.
I don't think it's about a crime. It's at the.
He pretty much came up to me and said that I killing cops and shit like that, dude.
Okay. So what right has been infringed by him saying that?
I mean, it's not about the right, dude.
From like a legal sense, like you're talking about like being harassed, and you're talking about your rights being infringed and whatnot.
No, I think what my client is saying is that it's not about his rights being infringed. It's about misconduct from the police department. His rights cannot be infringed, but it can still be deemed misconduct from the police.
Sure, but how are they
submitting a
harass?
complaint?
Wait, the harassment is like when a police officer claiming that you out there killing cops and shit like that, dude. When there ain't nothing to back that shit, dude.
Okay, so what?
It'd be one thing like if I had a record and I actually did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that you rolling up to a random civilian and be like, yo, you the guy that go out there murking cops and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They like slandering my name and shit like that, especially in front of other officers when I never did that shit. Cause that gonna lead to me getting profiled over nothing, dude. I got a recommendation, dude.
Okay, here let me write. I'm gonna try and write this down exactly.
Mickey, you
Listen,
understand
Mr.
what
Tuggz,
I say, why, dude?
I am understanding what you're saying. And Mr. Tuggz, if we cannot seek some degree of justice here, I know the perfect group which can, and that is the Civilian Oversight Committee, and we will be filing this with them.
Okay. I think he might be confused. I
Okay. Stanley Miller is upset about harassment from officers claiming that he did a crime that hasn't been proven, and his name is being slandered to other officers, and they will assume that he is doing or will do crimes that he hasn't or is not currently committing.
It's more like I'm
Yes,
filing a complaint, dude. What you mean? Yo, Stanley Miller like upset, like what you mean with that wording, dude?
Mr. Tuggz, how old are you?
Yo, 19, dude.
Officer Cornwood, I mean, this is most embarrassing and unbecoming of the police department. A young teenager, youth, the future of Los Santos being, I don't know what to say, being mistreated this way. Penalized for crimes he hasn't done. Being,
Wait, was that wrong about what I
marked.
wrote?
Well, no, I just would have wrote it in a more sort of flowery way, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, what do you mean? Because
No, it's-
I mean,
no,
you're a
it's fine,
lawyer.
it's
You should
fine.
know this. The police do this shit where they write a whole bunch of extra words that don't need to be in there.
Yeah,
And people get
it's fine.
confused when they take the report.
I think that works as long as the is submitted and we can, know if there was any follow-up on it.
Okay. I mean, 19 is young. I mean, hell, when I was 19, I had a job. I was.
I has a job, dude.
What do you do?
Maybe it's
Well, I
it's
told
hard
you.
to go. Maybe it's hard to get a job when uniformed police officers are spreading slanderous accusations that you have shot police officers when there's no such criminal record to show that.
Okay,
So
so
maybe
who are they saying? So where is it coming from, and who is it going to? Civilians, specific officers.
We don't know.
So there's no there's no recipient of this information.
We're letting you know that he is being harassed
Yo,
with
hello,
by
NBC?
these officers. We don't know who
Hey,
else we're
Tuggz.
talking to about it.
Skybar.
Yo, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, yeah, of course, dude. Are you gonna put it
Yeah.
on the news? Okay. Yeah, just I'm talking to a cop right now about it.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, no, Fox already called me about it. Yeah,
is the cop
yeah,
cute?
you can too. Okay.
You're a
Okay.
handsome guy.
Yeah, I'll call you back. Thank you.
Hey everybody.
I'm gonna get it back. Gonna get it again. Motherfucking game.
Okay. Okay. So what else do you want me to add to this report? I have exactly what I said. Stan Miller's upset about harassment from officers claiming that he did a crime that hasn't been proven. His name is being slandered to other officers. And his name is allegedly. His name could be allegedly slandered to other officers, and they will assume that he is doing or then they could assume that he would do or as he can do or will do or would do. Oh, sorry. Let me.
Are you asking us these questions or like writing that?
Oh no, I'm reading this back to you to make sure this is exactly what you want me to write. Okay. So Stanley Miller is upset about harassment from officers, claiming that he did a crime that hasn't not been proven, and his name could be allegedly slandered to other officers, and they could assume that he can do or would do crimes that he has not or is not actively committing.
Yeah, I mean, it's Mr.
Yeah.
Miller. I think that's pretty good.
Okay. And is there any specific officers you'd like me to add to this?
Like, what does that mean, dude?
Like, description of the officer,
Oh.
giving the information, receiving the information.
It's the anime guy with the white hair, dude.
Okay. So the officer that said this is anime guy with white hair.
Yeah.
Okay. And this occurred today
Yeah,
or in
about
the past.
it happened 10 minutes before I called Mickey. So that would be about 40 minutes ago now.
Okay. And did he say this? Did you see him give this information to any other officer?
Yeah, he said it in front of them. He like, oh, you're like the guy who like clacked some cops in Mission Row or something, dude.
But did he say this to another officer?
Yeah, there was 2 other officers there. A lady officer with like a white short, and the anime guy was in the driver's seat. Like, okay, so there was the lady with brown hair and like a white short, and then the anime guy was in a different vehicle next to her, and he had a passenger as well, but I don't remember how it looked like, but it was a guy, dude.
Okay. He said this to a lady officer with brown hair and white shorts.
He said it to everybody type shit, dude. You were trying to call me out. I want you to put yourself in my position, Cornwood. You're just a grime driver, maybe you do tow, and a cop come up to you and start calling you a terrorist, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just say it wasn't me and I walk away.
I want you to think about that, dude. This a police officer, dude. You're supposed to be protecting me, dude.
No, I understand that, but I mean, I'm just saying that's what I would do. Because if they ain't got no proof, they can't do nothing about it. Hell, they could have all the proof in the world. Sometimes they can't do nothing about it. Let me see. Okay, so anime guy with white hair. This occurred approximately 40 minutes ago. Current time is 9:27 Texas time. He said this to a lady officer with brown hair and white shorts. Anime guy was in a different vehicle with a male passenger next to him.
Yeah.
How's it going, gentlemen?
Okay.
Hey, Murphy.
Add Judge Braun. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you'd like me to add to this report?
No.
Okay. All righty, Mr. Miller, Mr. Sinclair. We'll get this in.
Can you send me a copy so I can work over it, dude?
Yeah, sure thing.
You're very brave coming here today, Mr. Miller. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, yo. Everybody else was saying,
Have
like,
the day you deserve.
was like, you should just kill them, dude. And I was
Wait,
like,
were they saying
I was like, no.
wait, did he just? Hold on, sir. Sir, are you okay?
Oh, what happened?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm full of piss and vinegar, and I'm all out of vinegar.
So you're just full of piss?
Wait, no, wait, no. I misspoke. No. I'm not full of piss. I think I fell down the stairs. I'm Scotty Dark, and all that's in me is a desire to find revenge. But also, I need to go to the hospital.
Request an MRPD.
Yeah, also, I need a hospital. So it's like a little bit of both.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Hi, yes, EMS. We have an individual who has fallen over at MRPD. Thank you so much if you guys could come and help. Great work, by the way, Mr. Miller.
Oh, thank you. I tried to play it up, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Is this normal for the police? Because I feel like, you know, if he was a vehicle, he'd be like a Panto in like manual, dude. Like I don't. Like, I'm starting to understand, like...
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was understanding what you were talking about. I get the general gist of it. What I would have you do is, you should speak to an individual named Archie Archer.
Okay. Oh, I know Archie, dude.
Yeah, he's on the Civilian Oversight Committee. You should bring your recent grievances to the Oversight Committee. They need to hear this. Because it does seem like the cops are acting out of order, and this is exactly why that committee was created.
I don't even think he understood what the problem with that is, dude. Like, just cops coming up to you in, like, public in front of other people and other officers just be like, oh, yeah, you the guy who killed a bunch of people, but, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, agreed. Again, you're running into an issue of, listen, you know these fucking cops, they're gonna protect their own, and that's why you need to bring this to the Civilian Oversight Committee. That's the reason that exists, because that's for civilians like us to have some degree of power, and accountability for this police department. Otherwise, they're just going to ignore this.
Yeah, I think you're right, dude. I mean, I was kind of getting the feeling like he was the entire time just finding all the holes of like he was playing the PD defense attorney or something, dude. Like what the
when
crime
he
was
should
committed.
be investigating his
Like,
fellow
what the
officers.
fuck?
Exactly.
Your chest looks a little
One
bit
moment, she's
confusing,
calling.
so you have to get checked out.
Hello, January.
Okay. No, I'm not. I'm always smiling all the time.
Yes, would you like to meet me at Legion Square Bank in a few minutes?
Medianoam.
Yo, Dragon, thank you for the 14 months, man. Yo, Tiff, thank you for the 3 months.
Bye.
Spearbot, thank you for the 9 months. Cal, 6 months. Tuna Raider, 4 months. Swartz, thank you
Hey,
5 months.
Mr. Miller,
Abdul
it
Dante,
looks like
thank you
you're
for
wrapped
first
up here, but
Okay.
let me give you my business card.
Okay.
In case you want to, pursue this case more.
Oh, was he gonna give us the report and stuff?
I
And you said
Bluetoothed it.
Archie Acho?
Yeah, I Bluetoothed it to your phone.
Okay.
It's in the top left of your phone. And then
Wait, what?
reach out to
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah, you see it in the top left of your phone there?
No. Wait, what? Wait, do it again.
Yeah, it's the 420-637-0112.
Wait, am I twipping or you have a way to like share the contact
Thank you,
like
Cornwood.
that?
No, I just Bluetoothed it to your phone.
What the
Thank y'all.
fuck?
Thank you for coming. At the road.
I'm also in the yellow pages, Mr. Miller.
Oh, I see it, dude.
Speak to Archie Archer about the Civilian Oversight Committee, and
Archie
yeah, we
Acho.
can. That's correct.
Yeah, here. I would so let's see. I would give you this report here. You wanna read this over?
Okay.
In just a moment. Do you have any other, evidence or any shit that you want me to document of this? Like anything?
No, I don't think so.
I want to before I give this to you, I want to verify this with you exactly one more time before I send it up to the damn scanner to put in the system. Okay.
What's a
Stanley
scanner?
Miller. For our damn documentation. Stanley Miller is upset about harassment from officers claiming he did a crime that hasn't been proven, and his name could be allegedly slandered to other officers, and they could assume that he can do or would do crimes that he hasn't or is not actively committing. Anime guy with the officer in question was an anime guy with white hair. This occurred approximately 40 minutes ago. Current time is 9:27 Texas time. He said this to a lady officer with brown hair and white shorts. Anime guy was
short.
white short. Okay.
Yeah, no, short.
Because she's white and short.
No, white short.
Okay, and white short.
Yeah. She also white too, but no, she had a white short on.
Okay, with white. Okay. Brown hair, who was white and had white.
S-H-I-R-T.
S-H-I is okay. S-H-I-A-R-T.
No, S-H-I-R-T.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Anime guy was in a different vehicle with a male passenger next to him.
Yeah. And there were 3 other people around to overhear this.
Okay, who was around to overhear it?
Like Taco Prince, Dolo Webby.
Also, just to let you guys know, I have to run to this other meeting. Mr. Miller, please reach out to me.
Okay. Thank you.
And reach out to Mr. Archer.
He said Dolo. Okay, Taco Prince and Dolo Levy.
Yeah. Dolo with a D.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Bro, this is so great.
So Dolo Levy.
Yeah. No, Dolo. Dolo, not Dolo with a D, dude. Dolo with a D.
Or the T.
No, D. Like in Debois.
Okay, like Deborah. Oh, like Deborah. Like my aunt? My
No,
Aunt Deborah?
No, Debois,
I'm telling you, Mr. Miller, my Aunt Deborah.
Like Dero, dude.
Holy,
like
she used to
Dero.
make these cakes. She's an unbelievable baker.
No, Dero. Like the word
Dero?
Dero, dude.
Like
Like the,
John Dero?
the last letter of the alphabet, dude.
Oh, Z.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, Dero. Okay. Oh, 0.
No, Dolo with a D.
Okay. Okay. So it is Dolo.
Yeah, Dolo
With a D.
with a D. D as in like the last letter of the alphabet, dude.
Oh, okay. Zolo.
Yeah.
Okay. Levy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. All right. Is there anything else you want me to add? Taco Prince, Zolo, Levy, and who else?
I don't really remember. There were like a lot of people, but those are the ones that were around. The police that I think heard.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to take this. We'll put this in our system. give you a. I'll give you a copy. A complaint book. There you go.
Okay, let me take a look at this.
Yeah, you can get more and verify that.
Excuse me, lady. Do you have an extra notebook I could borrow real quick?
Yeah, yes I do. 1 second. I'm just gotta make sure that I'm not giving you anything particularly salacious or anything.
What's a salacious?
Right. Oh, it's just scandalous. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, you can use the first 2 pages on this notebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Oh yeah, I'm glad I could help.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. What the fuck?
Was that wrong?
No, no, I'm just flipping the pages to where I put the page. There's a bunch of other stuff in this.
Okay. But she did tell you to only use the first 2 pages. I mean, you looking at their personal stuff?
No, I'm flipping it, dude. You got to flip it, you know?
No, but she said the first 2. You don't got to flip it past, you know.
Yeah, how you gonna count it then?
Yeah, but 1, 2. You've been flipping it.
No, but I put it in the 15 page, dude. So I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Wait, you put it in 15? She said use the first 2.
No, it's in the back, dude.
No. First 2, not last 2.
Yeah, but I'm only putting the page inside, and then I'm taking it out, dude.
Yeah, but what about the other page?
What other page?
I mean, what was there before? She probably had her personal stuff in there.
Yeah, but I'm putting the piece of paper into the notebook.
Okay. But
Because
what
like
about the whole page?
All right.
Did you pull the other page out, or did you leave it in there?
no, I left it in there, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the notebook is just to like hold the paper in place.
Oh, okay.
Stanley May were upset about harassment for officer, not officers. There were one officer claiming.
From an officer, okay.
Yep. Claiming. Hold on. Claiming he did a crime that had not been proven, and the name could be allegedly swindled to other officer, and they could assume he can do. Wait, what?
That's what I was reading back to you. You said that's good.
Wait, swindled to other officers, and they could assume that he can do or would do crimes that he hasn't been or is not actively committing. Okay. Enemy guy
Yeah,
with white
that's what I was
tail.
telling you. That's what you were telling me.
Yeah, I just kind of assumed they would like punctuation or something. That this occurred approximately 14 minutes ago. Current time 9:27 Texas time. That's like titty, dude.
Wait, what do you mean?
Texas time is like titty.
Oh yeah, like TT.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like titty mix, dude.
Like Texas, like Tech. Oh, I thought you meant Texas Tech.
Yeah. And then he said this to lady officer with brown hair and white short. Enemy guy was in different vehicle with a male passenger next to him. People were around that could maybe overhear this, such as taco points. Yeah. Okay. You want the page back? Or you give it to me?
I had like a car. That was like a carbon copy. I had the original.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That would be kind of hilarious, but I think he might end up murdering me
Okay.
Wait, does he have the capacity to murder? I don't know.
Oh, excuse me, lady. I'm done with this.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
I hope it was useful.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Glad I could help.
Okay, thank you, officer.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Do you have like the report number or whatever?
But actually, I might be working with some
yeah.
of the guys from Copium
I
and
do.
the BC Boys.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're starting your music career now.
Before you start with Copium, you should definitely talk to Damien.
Damien. Okay.
He said
Well,
he had
mostly
some
just working with
experience
the
Copium.
BC Boys.
I was about to say she's probably really serious with Mac, so
Oh yeah,
I
Mac
don't think
McCormick.
you'd want to let Mac go. I mean, unless never mind, just ignore him.
Gotcha. So I'll talk to, because apparently, like it wouldn't be tied specifically with Copium while I'm working with Mac. So.
Oh, well maybe you could do both then.
Yeah, I do
Wu-Chang
not
and
have the
Mac.
chops for Wu-Chang. I would be delusional to even. I would
Please,
be delusional.
Chastity,
you know how talented those people are. I would get eaten up alive.
Chastity, you are very talented. You definitely have what it
Sammy.
takes.
My ego's big enough as it is.
No, it's not. You definitely can sing for Wu-Chang without a doubt. Don't even kid yourself.
I would bomb. I'd bomb on stage.
No, you wouldn't.
And not in the cool pyrotechnics way. In the embarrassing not hitting the high C during Defying Gravity and Wicked way.
Chastity.
I wonder if he forgot, like,
I'm not trying to be mean.
I wonder
but
if he forgot.
Wu-Chang doesn't
please?
have the highest standard.
That
and
I asked
you
him
have
for
an
something,
amazing
dude.
voice, so you'd be a shoe-in.
Okay.
Did you just say Wu-Chang doesn't have the highest standard?
Yo.
I mean, they have amazing performers.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But
So win songs with Wu-Chang, right?
yeah, and like Damien
Yeah.
Tinkerman
And, like, Tig O'Connor.
Daphne, yeah, and Tig, yeah, amazing voices, the best
Yeah.
in the city. But
And Liz Anya, holy shit. They're so
Yo,
talented.
I wonder if this guy
I would
completely
be
forgot
like a
that he's
freaking
supposed to
glob
be giving me
monster,
report
like
number,
going
dude.
up to a group of Tarasques and going like, oh hey B, I'm a baddie like you. When I'm not, I'm just a glob.
It took an hour and a half
Oh,
to
you
write
can come up with some crazy
2
shit, I'm sure.
paragraphs into a book, dude.
Yeah. Oh, do y'all know about the city cipher that Mac is doing?
No.
You know, I could actually become a
Yeah,
cop.
so Mac
Seems
McCormick
pretty
and
easy, to be
some of the
honest.
guys from the
And this
BC
guy
Boys
getting
are
paid,
trying
like,
to get as many
$800 an
artists as
hour.
they can to get on this beat, and they're
But yeah,
trying to...
I remember them talking about it.
Oh yeah. They want to release it on April Fools, and they want to make it like 20 minutes long. So if y'all know anybody, let me know, because I actually do want to see this come into fruition, because that would be really funny to me.
Do you have a link to the beat?
I wonder what's happening. I wonder what's happening around. So, well, I think Cornwood may have forgotten,
Okay, I don't have
and
a link to the beat,
he
but
might
I
be
can send you,
trying
Mac
to
McCormick's number if you want.
I have double
stare
Okay.
Tuggz, played by dasMEHDI, who spent
to
6
back,
hours in
back.
an interrogation room with Dean Watson.
Okay, I don't. Never mind, send it to me.
Yeah, I can do.
So, I'll see you guys at the store more than likely.
But what have y'all been up to today? Enough about me.
I haven't really been up to anything. I was just running.
So you already know that I was watching The Bachelor.
Yeah. The Bachelorettes.
Chastity, what would you say about having a Love is Blind reality show in Los Angeles?
I think it would be the most beautiful trash fire.
Right?
Yeah, which is like what it's supposed to be.
Right?
That's like the thing, right?
It would be a bit hard, so we were thinking having them like dressed up or masked up. And it would be nice if they changed their voices, but no, not everybody's able to, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a pretty big city. I imagine not everyone knows each other.
If y'all want to...
Hey.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah. Thank you, Queen. Okay, I gotta stop smoking. This is... burp. No, I used to smoke in college, and then I gave it up, and now I'm like, oh, good. I gotta get my life together.
When did your life become not together?
Since birth.
Okay, all right.
Wait a minute.
I said, yeah, I do have the report number.
Yeah, I'm like waiting for it. I figure like you're still trying to like, you know.
Oh no. Yeah, no, I had the report. It's 3835. I thought you were just asking if I had it.
Awesome. 3835.